Let's walk. Step and solve time. Okay, I just checked my step tracker. I have 67 steps and it is 1:11. So the problem we're gonna work on solving today, lack of motivation. I struggle to stay motivated. Help me stay motivated. How can I stay motivated? It's a common problem. So the first thing I want you to know is it is totally normal to not be motivated all the time. I don't know anyone, the most motivated people I know in anything, not specific to weight loss, in anything, they're not motivated all the time. But first I want to talk about how we can use the times when we are feeling motivated to prepare ourselves for the times when we're not feeling motivated. So when you are feeling motivated, that's a really good gift, right? So we have this time, we're feeling motivated. We don't want to waste, I don't know what is going on with this piece of hair, it just wants to be there. We don't want to waste that time doing things that aren't going to help us long term. So when you're feeling motivated, use that time to really dial in the habits that are going to help you sustain your weight loss at times when you're not feeling motivated. So what I mean by this is when you're feeling this great motivation, that is not the time to slash your calories, do a detox, do the extreme thing that when you're not feeling motivated at all, there's just no way you're going to do that. So use the time when you are feeling motivated to do the things that really matter for sustained weight loss. So things like protein at every meal, vegetables multiple times a day, strength training 3 times a week, getting in 8,000 to 12,000 steps, eating until you're satisfied, not stuffed. All of these kinds of things are habits that we can build that can carry us through when we're not feeling motivated. If we do them over and over and over, it's like brushing your teeth. When's the last time you woke up in the morning and were like, woo, I am feeling motivated to brush my teeth. It is time. Let's do it. Getting this done. Right? That's ridiculous. We don't think that way about teeth brushing. Do we even think about it? We just do it. And when we build these habits at times when we are motivated, these habits to help us with our weight loss, it's the same thing. We just go out and walk the dog, even though we could send our kid to do it. We do that because it's what we do. We just put some protein on our plate at every meal because it's just what we do. So use the times when you're feeling motivated to prep yourself for times when you're not feeling motivated. Then anticipate that there will be times when motivation is lacking. Know that it's totally normal, and let's have some strategies in place for those times. So a couple of things you can do. Write down somewhere why you want to lose weight. Be very clear about it, very specific about it, and write that down so that when you're not feeling motivated, you can refer back to that. Read that over and let it sink in and remind yourself, this is why I want to do it. And then another strategy you can use when you're not feeling motivated to lose weight is to predict into the future. How will you feel later about the decision you're getting ready to make now? I have a client who is very good at doing this. She's a coach as well, and she'll post on, her name is Emily, she'll post on Sundays her meal prep. And it's not like a big massive thing, but it's a nice size meal prep. And she always puts on there, Wednesday Emily is gonna be super happy with Sunday Emily. So do that as you go throughout your day, especially in times when you're not feeling motivated. Think about 10 o'clock Tina. Is she gonna be happy with 2 o'clock Tina if Tina's in the break room eating all of Barb's birthday cake? Also know that you can create motivation. And often when we're looking for creating motivation, we look outside of ourselves. We go to somebody else. I get a lot of messages saying like, help me, motivate me. And I'm thinking like, I can't give you motivation, or we'll like, I need just the right motivational quote, or I need the right song, or I need to see a transformation photo, something external that's gonna motivate us. And really motivation is gonna come internally. And one of the best ways to do that is by getting in motion. So doing something, creating action creates motivation. You'll have to pick small things because you're not feeling motivated. That's the problem, right? So maybe you don't want to log your food. You're not feeling it. But could you eat a banana instead of a Pop-Tart? Could you put your shoes on and just go outside for 2 minutes? Maybe you'll end up staying for 10. So do these little things bit by bit. If you've ever pushed a kiddo on a swing particularly a heavy kid. I mean, I think when they're like getting a little bit bigger, not like a little tiny baby and they're getting bigger, and when you get started, it's really hard and it takes more effort to get them going. But once they're actually swinging, like you could like be talking to your friend and barely tap them on the butt, and it feels like they're just flying, right? It's just they've gotten into that momentum. It's the same thing here. So you might have to take these little tiny habits that you've worked on and pick a tiny one, and just, it's hard to get started. So you just do it. You just do that one and it feels kind of heavy. So you just focus on that one. But then you can add another one in and another one in, and they start feeling easier and easier, and you start building up that momentum. And then as you start seeing results, feeling results, you'll start feeling better about how you're doing. That creates motivation. Seeing results, feeling results, that's how we create motivation. It doesn't come from outside of us, it comes from inside of us. So I checked my step tracker. I've gotten 679 steps in 8 minutes. 679 steps. Okay, that's only 8 minutes. Think of how you can find these little chunks of time. Can you just get up from your desk at work and walk down all the flights of steps and back up? Could you walk out to your car and touch it and come back in? Could you get up from your kitchen table and go outside and walk around the block one time? I haven't even walked around the circle of my loop to get back to my house yet. It's only been 8 minutes, but I've got 679 steps. So look for these little chunks of time that you can add in movement. It can really increase your calories out. We're gonna get your NEAT up. Next time you see me on here, I want you to get up and walk with me. Now you can just not watch me, you could just listen to me. We don't want you like walking into a tree or something. I hope this video has helped. Do me a favor and drop in the comments what you do that works. What do you do that helps when you're not feeling motivated?